Baba. I hope you can hear me properly.
Yes.
Yes. Now
Yes.
I had requested for a drop last week. I would tell you the reason and some stories about that particular happening. One of our members, our Poona Bhajan Mandali, a favorite Bhajan Mandali of Mir Baba. Baba used to like the whole Bhajan Mandali very much, and every member of that Bhajan Mandali had a personal relation with Mir Baba. Everyone. His name, he was very sick. His name is Narendra Thade. In Pune, there were some of the very big families who were very strong Baba lovers. This is the time I'm speaking about is around 1949-50, such a long time. Those times when the activities in Pune were started, some of the families have accepted Mir Baba as God man. And there were very big families, and every member of that family started loving Mir Baba. So this Thade family is one of those families who were totally accepting Mir Baba as the avatar of this age. Not only that, but as I have observed, is that this is a family which had removed all the pictures of other gods from their house, and they had placed Baba's picture everywhere. That is the courageous step they had taken because they had accepted Baba in toto. See, Narendra Thade, who was sick, he was very sick and he was hospitalized. He had some problem with the congestion in the chest, sort of a formation of cough. And because of that, he was having trouble in breathing. And he was in that condition, he was admitted to the hospital. And they have to excavate that all that cough manually because administering medicines was not helping. So they had put some manual efforts to remove that cough. But then his when I came to know that he has been hospitalized, earlier I had a request, I had expressed my very ardent desire to see him because we have been very, very close during Baba's time, very close. There was not a single day when we were not meeting each other. And we always used to go together to Baba. We used to sit there all the weekends, even on some holidays, wherever there is a holiday, we'll go and sit there and enjoy the company of Mir Baba practically the whole day. As long as Baba is sitting in that Mandali hall, we will be there and we will allowed by Baba whenever we are free. Baba had allowed us to visit Guruprasad whenever we were free from our duties. During that time, we had come very close to each other and very good singer. He had very, very sonorous voice, high pitch voice, and very sweet voice. And he was one of the main singers in our group. As you all know, that Madhusudan was the chief one who was a composer who was songs and composer of music, and then a very high class singer also. So we were very closely accompanying Madhusudan, following Madhusudan and singing before Baba. Certain times we had also an opportunity to sing singly before Baba. But then usually we always used to sing together. Now that Narendra III, he was very sick, and I had a desire to see him. But then last Friday, I received a message from my son that Narendra is little bit serious. So I had to request you for my absence, to excuse me for my absence. I had sent a message through Ganesh, and I attended the hospital. When I went there, she was lying unconscious, in fact, practically unconscious. He was not giving any response to any, whatever we say. He was in his own, just heavily breathing and then having a mask, and the whole body is covered with blankets. He was just lying there. I had just to go there, spend little time for about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. I sat there. During that time, I was just wondering, Baba has said that whoever takes my name while breathing is last, he comes to me. And while sitting there, I was just wondering, this man is practically unconscious. How he can remember and how he can take Baba's name if he dies in the same state, a state of unconsciousness? How he can take Baba's name? Whether he will be deprived of that fortune of Baba taking him to himself. I was wondering about that. And when it came out, the whole picture of our life together in Baba's company, right from Madhusudan, all that picture came to my mind, and I became very emotional. When I came out of that ward, he was kept in a ICU with all these connections, these tubes, and then the what we call little bit, all these tubes were attached to his body, and then he was just lying unconscious. Now outside, these relations, their children were there. We got together and offered prayers, evening prayer, and then I came home. Just one day after, that is me last Saturday. It was Sunday, 10th, 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 10th of July. This I went a visit on 8th, and 10th of July evening, I got a news that he joined Baba. Still, that question was hanging on my mind as to whether how he would have taken Baba's name, whether he would have taken Baba's name. And then his body was brought from the hospital. First, it was taken for some time, little time in his house, and thereafter he was brought to the center. He was placed there. All the people, all the Baba lovers came to know about it. We had the internet communication with the people. There, many, the whole hall, many people had come to take his last view of his body lying there, lying the womb of the master. Now, while we were sitting there, my daughter-in-law, Arati, Prashant's wife, and she's the girl from that family, from the Thadi family. In fact, this Narendra Thadi is her uncle, paternal uncle. She told me that On the last day, that is on 10th of September, when she and Narendra's son, they were sitting inside in the ICO ward at the prayer time. Now, gradually, that day, the doctor had given indication that his condition is sinking now, and anytime you have just to whatever is left for you is just to pray for him. The prayer time, 7 o'clock, they too were inside, and exactly at 7 o'clock they had started the prayer. Now they have reported that when they had started the report on the screen, the beats of heartbeats and all that, the instruments were, all that equipments were working, were attached to his body, and that we were working. And then the reading, as according to the reading, first was something like 30. I do not know whether it is heartbeat or what, but 30. When they started prayer, as the prayer proceeded further, the reading kept on dropping down from 30 to 29, 28, 27. And around when the Parvardigar prayer was completed and the repentance prayer was started, the reading was something of 6 or 5 or 6. And when the prayer was completed, whole prayer was completed, including the Mandali prayer, last prayer, beloved God help us all. When they call out Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai, with that Jai, all that machinery stopped. So when I heard about it, I practically wept, because that is the call Meher Baba has heard. Sometime somebody had asked Meher Baba that when Baba says that one who takes my name last, he comes to me. And somebody had asked, what about the people who are dying in accident? Or the people who are dying in earthquakes? What about the people who are dying in some fire? Whether they are deprived of that great opportunity of coming to Baba. The Baba had said, in such cases, it is my responsibility. In such cases, it is my responsibility. So here he has actually indicated that he has, and he made us understand that he has fulfilled his condition, he has fulfilled his promise. Exactly at that time, until that time, thereafter the thought came to my mind that until the time the prayers were completed, the soul was held into his body by Meher Baba himself. Meher Baba must have been having a grip on his soul, and he was keeping that soul in that body for a certain time until the prayers were completed. And as soon as the prayers were completed, this hand was opened out, and that soul went in his infinity. A very, very significant incident which we have heard about, and which some of us have witnessed. We cannot know or judge. Baba is always so close to us. Now, during our time, when the first program before Baba was performed in Mahabaleshwar. That was on the occasion of Mehra's birthday. The Poona Bhajan Mandali were invited by Meher Baba. The Dr. Ghani was so much appreciating this group because it was a Ghani group. Ghani had trained this group of young boys and girls. Ghani used to come daily and give talks, just casual talks, sitting together on the floor and then giving talk. So that was a time, and all these people were just prepared under the guidance of Dr. Ghani. So this was Dr. Ghani's group, and Baba had a special appreciation for this group because it is Ghani's group. As Ghani was Baba's childhood friend, very intelligent and very dear to him. And this group is prepared by him. So Baba had a special corner in the heart for this group. But the group was also very dedicated one, very dedicated. In fact, what I would say that it is one of the aspects of Meher Baba's avtaric work that such a group was formed in the birthplace of the avatar. There were so many qualities with the group. They were very young people. Very some now I was actually schooling. I was a member of that very prominent member of that group. I was schooling. Narendra was also taking education. Very Madhusudan had just acquired a job. So some of the people were either schooling or they were so very young, but their dedication, their feeling, their conviction about Meher Baba was so very firm without actually understanding. I could not understand what is the function of the avatar. What is avatar? How it comes on this earth? How it takes the human form? Nothing. We never knew about this. We know that Lord Krishna was avatar, Rama was avatar, but what is avatar? This is also known that God descending on this earth is avatar. But then what is his function? How that all the process takes place? What he comes down for? What for he comes down? What work he does it? Nothing. We never knew of that. In spite of that, because we have heard from Dr. Ghani that Meher Baba is the Sahib-e-Zaman. He is the highest divinity on this earth. Sahib-e-Zaman. So, as Dr. Ganesh said, we are accepting it without knowing what is the function, what is the greatest, and all that. But then, once you see Meher Baba, you fall in love with him. And that is that love that has kept us attached with him. We had no expectation, no other expectation. In fact, when I heard about Meher Baba, I was in a hostel. That the senior brother of Narendra III, one who passed away. His eldest brother was the superintendent of that hostel where I was living. So through him, because he had got admission for me, because I had lost my parents, I was passing very hard days for taking my education. Actually thrown the road, thrown under that was the I had my elder brother, but he was too young. I had my stepmother also. She had her, she was just illiterate and she was trying to, whatever way, to maintain the family. So I was just struggling hard to take education. And that time I was admitted to the hostel and I came in contact with Mir Baba people. And the moment I heard about Mir Baba, and these people say that Baba is God in human form, I just accepted it. Now people expect me to tell as to when I saw Meher Baba, what more I felt. Was there any change in my conviction? What is any confirmation in my conviction? I tell them it was in my destiny that as soon as I heard Meher Baba's name through all these people, Baba loving people in Pune, just started that activity, the group activities in Pune. This was around the year 1947, 48, 49, just before Baba went on new life. That time we had come in Baba's contact. I had started living in the hostel, attending my school, taking taking care of my education. I was also attending all the Baba programs along with Mr. Thade, one who is the superintendent. And when I met Baba on 16th of October 1950, there was no conviction, no, no increase in my conviction. It was at ease. But then I definitely fell into Mir Baba's love because Baba's personality is so very pleasing, so very handsome. One who looks at him, one cannot forget. And thereafter, after 2 months, in the month of December, as you and I have told earlier, that I was called to Mahabaleshwar all alone. I sat with Baba all alone for about 2 hours, for 11 to 1 o'clock. Only Meher Baba and me. That story, I hope I have told this. So, what I mean to say that after that, all the activities of Pune was so very in full swing. There are so many, practically every day. We used to meet each other. We used to have programs. There were regular weekly programs at different places. There were different invitations from the other people. We used to perform going there along with their family. People will go there and then perform. All this, the whole Pune was charged with all these Baba activities. At that time, I came in contact with this Narendra. I will take some couple of stories about his contact with Mir Baba. Now, I am just this is from the preliminary. I had told you, but this Narendra Thadi, he was senior to me in the age, so he was working in the meteorological department. The department he gives the forecast, weather forecast. He was working there. He was working there as a senior observer. It's called the observer. Those who have to observe the clouds, observe the temperature and everything, and then give a forecast. That was the duty they were doing. They were noting down certain things, temperature changes in temperature, and all that. That is that was the process which they only know. But once we were sitting in Guruprasad, and it was very hot outside. The Guruprasad was such a palatial bungalow. The walls were tall. There were number of fans, and there very spacious rooms. The whole area was so very pleasant. But outside it was very hot. And once we were sitting with Baba in the afternoon, the second session starting from 2 o'clock to about 3:30, 4 o'clock. That was the second session going on. And we were sitting with Baba. And Baba said that this is very, very hot. It is perspiring. And today is hot and perhaps it may rain. So Baba is saying. And then there are reactions from other people. Baba, No, it is too early because the rainy season starts in the month of June. This is the month of May. It may not be. It may not rain. This all this will subside and then it will be normal temperature. After some time, Baba again raises that point. Again, there is some sort of that was Baba's style. Again, there is some discussion. Again, some people opine that it may rain, it may not rain. This discussion goes on. And I stood and told Baba that, Baba, there is one person in our group. He's sitting right here now, and he is the working in that meteorological department as an observer. We can ask him. He's an expert on that thing. And who is he? So I just pointed to Narendra. Yeah, Baba, where do you stand? You are working in observatory. Yes, Baba. Go outside and look at the clouds and tell me whether it will rain today. Now, this poor fellow goes out. I do not know what he looks at the sky, what he concludes. One cannot say. But then after spending about 5 minutes, he comes back and tells Baba, yes, Baba, it may rain. It may rain. Sit. Then some other business here and there. Again, Baba says that just go and just ascertain whether it will rain and tell me. His soul where again goes out. Again she looks around, comes, yes, Baba, it will rain. Sit. Again after some time, Baba asks him, now finally you go and tell me definitely whether it will rain. That should be the definite answer. He, poor fellow, again goes there, looks around and comes, Baba, yes, Baba, it will rain. Pakka. Pakka means definite. Pakka. Yes, Baba, Pakka. See, if if you if you are wrong, if you will be wrong, I will cut your head and hang it there on that door. Mind will tell me Pakka. No, Baba, Pakka, it is rain. Now, another question Baba put before him was very embarrassing question. Baba said, at what time it will rain? Now, that poor fellow was again in a puzzle. But Baba himself gave me a suggestion that as you have up till this time you have bluffed, again put another bluff about the timing also. Tell anything. So he said, Baba, 6 o'clock. Pakka? Yes, Baba, Pakka. All right. And then he had to attend to the duty around about 3:30 or so. He left and went for his duty because they have a they have different timings. So at 4 o'clock he had to reach the duty. He went away at 3:30, worrying about that forecast he had given to Baba. In fact, when he was giving this forecast, I had told Baba, some people were saying, some other people, senior people saying, Baba, this meteorological department is so very deceptive because their forecast always goes wrong. If they say it will rain, you need not take your umbrella with you because their forecast will always be incorrect. If they say it will rain, you need not take the umbrella with you. But if they say they won't rain, you have to take umbrella with you. That was the people opined, and Baba is enjoying that. Uh, yes, no. I stood up and I told Baba, it is true that these people do not never give a correct forecast. And for giving a forecast, when these people take their lunch, and in a group of 4 people, they come down to have some change, a cup of tea, or chewing the pan or chewing tobacco. They come down and spend some time. During that time, on that footpath, some of the fortune tellers are sitting there on the street, on the platform. They approach these people and ask whether it will rain today. And that means that man will open the book, look at something, and then say yes or no, whatever it may be. So that is the way how these people, these office bearers of these meteorological equipment, they give forecast. Depending on that Jyotishi, depending on that fortune teller. And Baba is enjoying this. Now this man, when he leaves for his office, all that say, the only thought he had was whether it will be, the sky is completely clear. There is no cloud at all. And as the time is approaching, 5, 5:30, no cloud, no symptom of rain. 5:45, no symptom of rain. And what he says that exactly when there's 5 minutes left, even 3 minutes left, within short time, all black clouds came together in the sky. Exactly at 6 o'clock, there was a thundering sound in the sky with a lightning, and it started pouring. It rained for about 1 hour, round about 1 hour, but that has shattered the whole routine of the Pura city. All the roads were flowing with water, and some of the trees were uprooted, some of the electric poles were bent. So much was the rain. And next time when Narendra came to Guruprasad, my God, what appreciation he received from all the people. Even Baba appreciated him, his forecast. And he had a tight collar. All the people coming and after you have given correct forecast. Now, in the month of November, the same year, in the month of November, there was the East-West gathering. It was in the first week itself, East-West gathering. And Baba is asking him some other time. Baba is asking him, now that East-West gathering is approaching close. Now just tell me whether it will rain during that time. It was about 5 days function. Whether it will rain, because all the Westerners are coming, the people throughout India, they are coming. On other countries, Australia and Pakistan, they are coming for this great event, East-West gathering in the premises of Guruprasad. When that takes place, whether it will rain, that is the question Mir Baba put before Narendra Thade. And Narendra very confidently said, Baba, it is not a rainy season. The rainy season has already passed off in the month of September. October is in between month. October is a famous month for heat. October, they call October heat. Very hot month. And then November, we have their program. So there is no one remote possibility of having rains on that day, on that period. And what happened was on the very first day, it rained very heavily. The whole arrangement was shattered. All the whole flooring had become with muddy, and the chairs had become wet, and these the one of Babalos was city engineer by name B.F. Board. He was a Parsifal, very nice person. So he brought his laborers, he made all the arrangement to dry that whole field. But that that rain took place. So what forecast had made earlier before Baba, that came to be 100% true. But then the forecast we has made for November, it miserably failed. And Baba is enjoying all these sorts of things. It was a so very lovable time for all of us, very memorable time. These were the Guruprasad days, were the golden period of our life. Whenever we remember those days, we are practically lost in that thought. Such was the time. One another story I would just say that on 16th of October 1950, when Baba had come in his old life, we know that Baba had started his new life in the month of October, on 16th of October 1949. Narendra was in Belgaum. And the whole other family members were, except his father and Narendra, they were in Belgaum. And all the members of that other members of the family, they had come to Pune and stayed in that quarter, which was allotted to Mr. Thade as the superintendent of that hostel. It was quite a big quarter. They all had come there, other members of the family. Now, this senior member, Mr. Lakshmikant Thadi, the superintendent, he informs Narendra that Baba has started his new life on 16th October, and his first camp is in Belgaum, on the outskirts of Belgaum city. So you go without appreciating the conditions Baba had put down for this, laid down for this new life. Nobody is allowed to see Baba. Nobody is expected to see, go for Baba darshan. That with very strict conditions. Even not to look at them. Whenever it happened, look in Pune, some of the Dr. Tonkin used to concern by him. You are not even looking at him. Vishnu Master at certain times he was pointing Pune, we are not looking at him. That will be the conditions. In spite of that, this proper appreciation was not there with us. Proper understanding was there. And Thade informed him, go and meet Mir Baba, take his darshan. And along with one of his relations, one of his cousin brothers, both of them went to the place where Baba was camping. The first camp in Belgaum. They were driven away from there. The Mandali member whoever was there on the watch, he didn't allow them to come there. He could not take darshan. He went back. And he informed his senior brother that they didn't allow me to take darshan. On 16th October, when Baba had come back to his old life for 4 hours, we all know that the whole history of that particular day. On 16th of October 1950, Baba held a meeting in Mahabaleshwar in the Aga Khan bungalow. A very spacious bungalow and very large area. So there, the program was to be there. That bungalow was taken on hire, and Baba was camping there in Mahabaleshwar on 16th October, exactly 1 year after starting his new life. And that time, Narendra, he could not come. He is not informed perhaps. So we all the other members, quite a good number of members, many of the people in Pune, the first darshan was on that day, 16th October. I cannot call it as a darshan, but it was a meeting with Baba had held, and then all the people of connected with Meher Baba in his old life, they were allowed to attend this meeting, and the new ones like us, they were also allowed to attend this meeting. So I had a fortune to attend that meeting. That meeting took place. Narendra was not able to come, but thereafter, when in the month of December of the same year, when Mera's birthday was there, his brother called him from Belgaum. Called him to Pune. He came in Pune. He took admission in a high school, and he started saying in Pune. The reason was that he should be able to attend that function which was to be held before Baba. That is the first performance of the Poona Bhajan Mandali to be performed in Baba's presence. He was a participant of that particular function. One day earlier to that, we reached in the morning. We were housed in a lodge, Sahastrabudhi Lodge. It's a simple lodge, not like today's 5-star and all big building. It was a simple lodge, but that person Sahastrabudhi was knowing Mer Baba. He is a more or less maybe called as Baba lover. And all the companions of Mer Baba in New Life, they used to come to that place, that lodge, for taking food. Afternoon food they would take there. So we had opportunity to take food with those people, all the senior people. And just one day, just when we reached there, we were housed in that lodge. And evening time at 4 o'clock, Baba called all of us. There may be about 15 people from Pune for that particular function. May not be 15, it may be 10, 12 people. And the Baba called us. It was in the outhouse, one of the outhouses of that old property. Even then, it was a big hall, a sort of a row of houses. I have 2, 3 houses in a row. In one of the house, Baba sat there on a very simple chair, wooden chair, and we were sitting all around Meher Baba. That time, Baba asked every one of us, everyone means the members of Bhajan Mandali, the actual singing members of Meher Bhajan Mandali, the new ones. Baba asked everyone to sing a song. When my turn came, I sang a song without any hesitation. I mean, Narendra was asked to sing a song. He was a very shy person. He was just hiding himself from behind me. But then Baba said, "You should not feel shy about it." But he was very hesitant. He had not. He was very good singer, but then he was very shy. And the Baba told him that either you think that all these people sitting around you are your own people. So you should not feel shy about singing before them. You have that thought in your mind and then start singing. Otherwise, you think that there is nobody around you and sing. And then, of course, Narendra sang in a beautiful song composed by Madhusudan. That was the trial session, as Baba had said. But then, when we started from Pune, when this program was fixed, our seniors, Mr. Gadikar, Ramchandra Gadikar, Thade, they were the persons who were receiving the messages. Gadikar used to receive the message, he used to pass on to Mr. Thade, and Thade will communicate it to all the members. That time, Baba had called for our short profile as to what is the name of that person, what is his age, what he does, and all that is short, and along with a photograph. All that profile was sent together for all these members of the Bhajan Mandali. It was only for the Bhajan Mandali. And Baba had made mark on two pictures. One was of this Narendra and another was of Madhusudan, with an instruction that either of these two will stay with me for 10 days. That was the message which Baba had communicated. And we all felt very happy because one of the members of our group was going to stay with Meher Baba. The Baba had given a golden opportunity for someone from our group who has been chosen to stay with Meher Baba for 10 days. This was all decided. And when we sat there around Meher Baba in that group, when I was being introduced to Meher Baba, I stood up and Mr. Thadi was telling my name and all that thing. Abruptly, Baba asked me whether you will stay with me. It was for 10 days, whether you will stay with me. I said, very happily, I said, yes, Baba. So both the names, Madhusudan and Narendra names were set aside, and I was asked by Baba to stay with him for 10 days. Of course, after once I went there, but then one day we had a sitting with Baba one on one, and then after next day when Paji had come to Mahabaleshwar some work, I was sent back asking Pardu to leave me at the hostel. So that was the story about our first program before Baba. After the first program went on very well, and thereafter Madhu sir started composing song. We used to sit together, practice the song, make by heart, and sing whenever there are programs. And in Guruprasad, we had ample opportunity of singing before Baba. Ample opportunity. So the period of Guru Prasad was a memorable period in our lives, a golden period of our lives. Now, with this, I just complete the topic of Narendra and our early days in Baba's contact. I will sing one song for you, and thereafter, say, talking time is over now. I will take up a song. I may have sung this song before, but I like this. It's my own composition. I like it very much. I'll just read out the song and then tell you the meaning. And thereafter, after completing the song, putting this meaning before you, then I will sing it. The song is like this. It is in Hindi. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो, तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो, तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. The meaning is, let me walk on the path under your shelter. Let me live my life in your arms. तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजर हो, तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो. Let me walk on the path of my life under your shelter, and let me live my life in your arms. The next stanza is, तेरी आंखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले, मेरी रग रग में उसी प्यार का असर हो. Let me get the love that is drizzling through your eyes. Let me get that love which is drizzling through your eyes, and let every vein and every fiber of my body be charged with that love. Let every vein and every fiber of my body be charged with that love which is drizzling through your eyes. The next stanza is, तेरी आंखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बनी, हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो. The meaning is, let the path of my life be illumined by the radiance and splendor of your eyes. The radiance the radiance of your eyes. The path of my life be illuminated by the radiance of your light, and every turning, every stage and every turn of my life, let your nazar be on me. Let the path of my life be illuminated by the radiance emanating from your eyes, and every moment, every abode of my life be under your watchful eye. The next stanza is, तू तेरा जज्बे जलवा मुझे दिखा जाना, जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो. The meaning is, oh beloved, let me have a glimpse of your glory and splendor. Only when my eyes become capable of containing it. One requires a special eye to contain that glory of God. So I am requesting Baba to give that eyesight which will contain your glory. The next stanza is, इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए, मेरे सांसों भी तू मेरे करीतर हो. Oh my beloved, may it be so that you permeate my whole being so as to be closer to me than my own breath. Be so very close to me that you are closer to me by my own breath. Next stanza is, एक तरह प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्वार मुझे, तेरी महफिल में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो. The meaning is, oh Baba, do not keep me deprived of your love, oh my beloved. In the assembly of your lovers, let the people remember me as someone who had in the past sung for you and had entertained you. In your court, in your assembly, let my name be remembered there by people around you. that there was somebody by name so and so who had entertained me. That is the grace he is praying for that. And the last stanza means, may beloved Meher Baba accept Pratap as he is. May there be a burning longing for Meher in the heart of Pratap. That is the whole meaning of the song. And I am going to sing it now. Avadi. तेरे सवाए में सना मेरा रे तुझे तेरी साए में सदा मेरा रे तुझे तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रे तुझे तेरे साए में सदा मेरा रहे गुजरी तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो तेरी बाहों में मेरी जिंदगी बसर हो आँखों से छलकता प्यार मुझको मिले तेरी आँखों से छलकता प्यार मुझको मिले तेरी आँखों से छलकता वो प्यार मुझको मिले तेरे रग रगों में उसी प्यार का असर हो मेरे रग रगों में उसी प्यार का असर हो आँखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने तेरी आँखों की रोशनी में मेरी राह बने हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो हर घड़ी हर मुकाम पर तेरी नजर हो तेरा मैं जलवा मुझे दिखाया तेरा जलवा मुझे दिखाया जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो जब तेरे दीद के काबिल मेरी नजर हो इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए इस कदर तू मेरे हर जिस्म में समा जाए मेरे सांसों से भी तू मेरे करीब हो तेरे सांसों से भी तू मेरे करीब एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्मन मुझे, एक तेरा प्यार कभी ना रहे दुश्मन मुझे, तेरी महफिलों में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो, तेरी महफिलों में मेरे नाम का जिक्र हो। जैसे भी हो प्रताप को मेरे कबूल करे, जैसे भी हो प्रताप को मेरे कबूल करे, मेरे हर सोच तमन्ना में एक मेहर हो, मेरे हर सोच तमन्ना एक मेहर हो, सांसों से भी तुम मेरे करीब हो। जय बाबा,
जय बाबा, जय बाबा.
जय बाबा, जय बाबा.
So beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Shall we take Aarti now?
Yes, please. Yes.
Whether you want to say anything about any question or any? No.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yes. It's good. It is good. Sometimes somebody had Baba had. Of course, we cannot compare with the Baba, but Baba had asked somebody that, have you any question? When he said no, then asked, what is there to ask?
Well, I think Betty has a question. Betty wants to say something.
we all enjoy together taking the name of Veer Baba, remembering him. There are very emotional moments in our life. The very maddening times. I always feel whenever I sit for some program anywhere, especially the new people, I always pray to Baba, whatever, in whatever way I present you, with whatever I speak about you, in whatever I speak, I sing your glory, let it reach the core of everybody's heart. That is the prayer I always put before Baba, and Baba helps me in that. So I sing an aarti today, and the would Gujarati aarti will do, or Jhankalpana, your choice.
Your choice. Your choice. Whatever you like.
Which one?
The one you want to sing. Your choice.
All right. बुझाने नार सहनतनी कर तूने रखने पर छेलागी आश भक्तों ने के बच्चे नूरे हया बाबा चरण पर तुझ न धरी सर खुदाना जात थी वकील तैबे जो मेरे बात तुझे वाली आशी तुझे दरी जाए बहदुआर तेनु होई तू पाचू हमोरे प्राण ऐसा ले तुझे ज्ञान नदनु तुझ पर महात्मा ज्ञानी छिदेनु तारे पाती खुदाना प्रेम नो मिलाई मसले कर तुझ पर जान सबके सकिया दे पर मातो हमारी नाम भर दरिया दे तो हमें तरी हमारा ना खुदा मेरे बाबा चीनी बात हमारा ना खुदा मेरे बाबा चीनी बात बुझावी यार दहलतनी निकल अपनी परवाह जना भी आश भक्तों ने के बख्शी नूर की मात waiting for concluding by 3 times Avatar Mir Baba ki jai. Waiting for you to
and
out.
here it is. Avatar Meher Baba ki
Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba ki
Jai.
Avatar Meher Baba ki
Jai Baba, Jai Baba to all of you.
Jai Baba, thank you so much, Pratap Ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.
Jai Baba, Jai
Jai